Okay, so today is the day for the mock test of speaking module, and it would be the last day of our session 2. So, we will be discussing all the parts as I already mentioned yesterday. So, who among you would be the first to practice?
Me.
Okay, sir, that's great. And do you have a pencil and a paper near you?
No, ma'am, let me grab. Wait a second.
Sure.
ये एक्स्ट्रा पेन है तेरे को?
Just a minute, sir. My website is loading.
Okay, ma'am, I'm ready. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Just a minute.
Okay.
Okay, sir, we would start with the part 1. So, how many hours do you usually sleep at night?
I usually sleep 8 hours approximately, but sometimes when I have to do some task or related to my studies, then I sleep 6 hours a week. So 6 hours a day.
Okay. Do you sometimes sleep during the day?
No, I actually don't sleep during the day. But yeah, when I am tired of working, then yeah, I sleep for 1 hour during the day
And why not do you sleep in the day?
because I think for me I think it is not necessary to sleep during the day because if you sleep at least 8 hours at night, then it is enough for you. Then you don't need to sleep, during the day. But if you feel like you can sleep,
Okay. What do you do if you can't get to sleep at night?
yeah, then if I can get to sleep during the night, then I usually complete my 8 hours by sleeping during the day. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Kindly wait a minute. I think Ma'am Fatma find some cue cards.
Okay.
I think there is an issue from Ma'am there is an issue of network from Fatma sides. So uh, kindly actually wait a minute. I will share my screen for Q card, and sir, we will have a session for Q card for you.
Okay, sir.
So I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I just got disconnected.
Okay, ma'am, no issue.
Okay. Uh, we were on the third question, I think so, sir.
Second question. Yeah, you asked
Yes,
sir only two questions.
Okay. So what do you do if you can't sleep? If you can't get to sleep at night?
ma'am, I've answered this question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember the dreams you had while you was asleep?
No, I rarely remember the dreams that during which I see during my sleep.
Okay.
So yeah, if there's something interesting in my dream, then yeah, I remember it.
Okay, sir. So that's all for part one. Let's move towards part two. May I share my screen first so you may make notes?
Okay.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is your cue card question, and you have 1 minute to make your notes. Your time starts now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sir, it's been a 1 minute. So now you may speak.
So I remember I met a friend online. His name was James, and he's still my friend. And we met online on Facebook, and he sent me friend request on my account, and I accepted his request. So we talked a bit, and I came to realize that he just wanted to make friends, be my friend because he just wanted to talk and improve his English and know the culture of Muslims. So I found it very interesting, and I started speaking with him on calls and on WhatsApp, and that's how we connected with each other. And and this guy was very friendly and very humble, uh, because actually he lived in America, USA, and normally when I see or talk with any American online, he act as a racist and he doesn't respond well. But this guy was very humble enough to respond and talk. We first met in 2020, and he's still my friend, and we not daily, but we usually talk on weekends. And we became friends because we had the same purpose. He was actually from Mexico, but he moved to USA, so he wasn't very proficient at English speaking or writing. So I also had the same goal. I also wanted to know the culture of Americans and or foreigners, and so that was the common thing about us. So that's how we connected and became very good friends, and we are still very good friends to till day. So yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, that's good. Let's move towards our second question. Sorry, third part. We will move towards the third part. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How important is it for children to have a lot of friends at school?
And can you repeat this question?
How important it is for children to have a lot of friends at school?
Yeah, I think it is very important for children to have a lot of friends in this school, because I think it is very necessary for children to have friends of their age, because it instills in them the sense of connection and competition. And I think these both things are very necessary for the growth of children.
Okay, sir. So, next question is, do you think it is wrong for parents to influence which friends their children have?
Yes, I think there, ma'am, uh, can you repeat the question again?
I'm asking, is it wrong that parents choose which friends their children should have?
Yeah, I think well, parents should have influence on the on on how their children's friend are, and who should be their children's friend, because we can't trust our the children, we can't trust the upbringing of every children. Some children have very good parents, and they uh, grow their children very well, and they teach them manners and rules and regulations. But some parents, they don't teach their children, because they even themselves are not that educated. So I think
Okay,
yeah, it can have a very harmful effect on the children if they have bad friends, or if they live in bad company.
okay, sir. That's good. So, why do you think children often choose different friends as they get older?
I think it is because of the psychology of children, because as they grow, their psychology changes, and their priorities change with the time. When children are very young, so uh, they have a good interest at playing at games and sports. So they choose this. So they choose the children who have the common interests uh, in the sports or games. But as they grow older, their interests and priorities change. So so that it so that is why they change the friends.
Okay. So if a person is moving to a new town, what is a good way for them to make friends?
I think the good way for to make friends is to be friendly and humble enough to, uh, greet and uh, greet people. And I think he should participate in community centers and services, and he should meet everyone with respect, and he should help if he should help others if he see that they are in trouble or if they need help. I think these are the best ways anybody can make friend by following these.
Okay, good. So, can you think of any disadvantages of making new friends online?
No, I don't find any harm in this, because I think if the person's or children's upbringing is good, if he knows what is right and what is wrong, what he's supposed to do and what not, then I don't think there's any harm in making friends online. I think it is a very good resource to learn and to learn and to learn about other cultures. So yeah, I don't find any harm in this.
Okay, sir. That's all for your mock test. You did really well. And your questions of part 3 were specifically of a good length. Like your first question took 30 seconds, second one took 55 seconds, third one 45, fourth one 47, and the last one 44 seconds. It's a good average because we have to range between 30 to 50 seconds. That was great. But yeah, there were some mistakes and excessive use of words which you make. Like in fourth question, you used excessively. He should be humble. He should greet with very everyone with respect. Like you were repeatedly using he should. So yeah, that was a that was a gap in your response. But yeah, similar at the in the contrast, you used really good vocabulary to answer this question. Like you used humble, you used the word greet, and yeah, that gave a good impression. And in one mistake which I would overallly say you about part 3 is that you didn't quoted any examples related to your response except in part 3. You sorry, except in question number 3, which was that how children influence you choose their friends. You said that as they grow they need someone to play, and you use that type of examples, and that was good. You should also use examples in other questions too. Like you don't have to specifically mention that, for example, this is. You can just start your example without any heading or warning. Okay. But one mistake was there that you delayed your response a lot. Like in the start, when I asked the question, you just stopped for more than 4 to 5 seconds. That's not a good impression. You must use the delaying tactics. That would be good for you. And yeah, this was for part 3. And in part 2, your time was great. You talked for about 2 minutes and 3 seconds. That's a good average because we have to talk for about 2 to 3 minutes. That's a good response, and that your response was great. But there was a lack of coherence words, linking words, and that there was excessive use of and you were using and a lot for linking your words or using it as a linking word. But yeah, the racist point you rose was good. I don't know that was an example of your real life or you just make it up. Can you please tell me?
Yeah, I just made it up.
Yeah, it was great and I was really impressed by it. And that's a thing we can do. And yeah, you have that capability of making ideas. And the racist point was really good because it just lengthened your answer and made it give it a lot of touch. Okay. And yeah, that's all. And in part 1, you were just speaking a little bit slow. You may improve your pace, but yeah, overall, that was a great response.
Okay, thanks, man. Thanks for your suggestions.
Yes.
And
Yes, ma'am.
Hina, yeah,
And if someone has more suggestions for
yeah,
me, then he
ma'am
can,
Hina, yeah,
yes,
ma'am
yes,
Hina want to suggest you something.
yes, yes, please.
Please, ma'am Hina.
No. Okay, sir Arshad, you may speak.
यही है कि जो आपने बताया वही है कि अब टेस्ट की बारी थी इसलिए मैंने हाथ खड़ा किया अपना।
Okay, okay. Okay, sir, we will take your test.
No, ma'am, you were not audible.
Um,
Ji, now, but still not audible.
what about now?
Yes, now you are. Still not audible.
Okay, wait. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in part 3 question, there was the question that do you think it's wrong that parents choose friends for their children or something? So आप directly reasoning और अपने idea पे चले गए थे. Directly आपने answer नहीं किया question कि do you think it's wrong or not? So I would suggest that if even you forget in the start to answer the question directly, at the end you can be like, so yes, in my opinion, I think it's not, I don't think it's wrong that parents do that. Baki, your idea generation was really good.
Okay, thank.
Yes, sir, that was a drawback too. But yeah, I think so these feedbacks would be helpful for you because I was just using the stopwatch in every question and noting your time and your mistakes.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am, for your kind suggestions, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Okay, we will move towards the next participant. Yes, sir, Arshad.
Yes.
Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
Do you have a pencil and a paper?
Yes.
Okay, give me a minute. Okay, sir. We will start with part 1. The first question is, did you enjoy going to museums when you were a child?
Yeah, I am. Enjoy really much. Went to a museum in my childhood because I am a big fan of history. My favorite. So I like to go to museum.
Okay, sir. So the next question is, are there any interesting museums near where you live?
Uh, no, there is no any interesting museum where I live. So if I have a mood to go to museum, I uh, 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 go to another city. So there is no any museum in my hometown.
Okay. So do you think it is best to go to museums by yourself or with friends?
Uh, going to museum with friends is very. I would like to go to museum with friends because my friends are also my friends are also much like history. One of my best friend is also a fan of history. So yeah, going to friends, going to museum with friends is very. Uh,
Okay. So when you visit another city or country, do you think it's important to go to museum there?
yeah, in my in my opinion, if I will go to another country, I would like to go to museum because I want to see I want to see I want to see that that country's history. So I would like to go to museum.
Okay. So let's move towards part two. So I would be sharing my screen. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, yes.
So this is your cue card question. You will have 1 minute to prepare your notes. Your time starts now. Okay, sir. You may speak now.
I did a piece of work with for my job with my colleague. His name is Dr. Anik. Uh, yeah, I was very satisfied with this because the piece of work was we make a plant diagram of feed mill industry because was never done before. So it is a very crucial step for any processing industry. uh, so uh, we also did this piece of work because next day there was a visit of a university. Uh, so we present them the whole diagram of my plot. It was a very informative diagram. uh, बस इतना ही. That's it.
Sorry, my mic was mute. So let's move towards part 3. What are some aspects of people's life that they can often be dissatisfied with?
Question I can't.
Uh, what are the aspects of people's life? What can be the things in people's life which they can be dissatisfied with?
Sorry, I can't understand your question.
I'm asking that there are things in people's life which by which they are not satisfied. So, what do you think that things are?
First of all, people are not satisfied with their current life because they want more in life. There is a quote: "The higher you go, the cooler it is." Means that when you done when you achieve your high paid job, you won't at some point you won't be satisfied with earning, so you want more. So in my opinion, uh, people don't even satisfy with current job.
Okay. So, the next question is would you say that having ambitions in life is always a positive thing?
Yes, in my yes, I am convinced that ambition in life is very important because if you have dream, you can achieve it. If if you don't have any dream, you won't be achieve it. Your brain will stuck at some point if you don't have any dream. So ambition in life is very important.
Okay. What do you believe the most important components are of a satisfying life?
In my opinion, the most satisfying thing is that your parents and your family are happy. If your family and parents are happy, this is most satisfying thing in the world. So
Okay. So, what makes a job more satisfying? A high salary or having good colleagues?
mm, Uh, these both things are matter these both things are matter in life because if you have high salary, your family and parents are proud of you, and if you have good colleagues, if you also have good colleagues, your day of work at office will be good. So these both things are very important.
Okay. Do you think people need to change jobs regularly if they don't want to stay satisfied at a job?
Yes, in my opinion, your inner peace will be matter. So if you don't satisfy with the current job, you can change it because I have experiences it. So changing job where you do not satisfy, you can change it.
Okay. So yeah, sir, that was all for your mock test. You did really great. Just a minute. Yeah, sir. Your responses were good, but the length in the part 3 questions were very short. The maximum length you reached was 34. All of the other lengths just were 18, 21 seconds, and 30 seconds, like that. So, yeah, you need to increase that length. And yeah, one of the mistakes I noticed was your pronunciation of colleagues. You were pronouncing it wrongly, but yeah, you just used a lot of different vocabulary for the question of part 3, which was, do you think that it's good to be ambitious? So yeah, you use the words ambition, dream, achieving, matter. That was a good collection of vocabulary actually. So yeah, that was a good point. In part 2, you spoke for 1 minute and 15 seconds, but I would like to suggest to just improve that, because that's not a very good length, but yeah, it's average. But you should take it to about 1 minute, 2 minutes. And yeah, there were some mistakes, like you were just stopping in between your speech, like a random pause. So just don't pause randomly. Just pause if you are finished, or if you want to take some gap in your speaking. Just stop for less than 1 or 2 seconds. So that gap was for about 4 to 5 seconds. That doesn't gives a good impression. And yeah, you used a lot of good words that you haven't done that before. That project was new for you. And you used the word crucial. That was also good. But yeah, uh, there were some sentence structures mistakes too. But yeah, it was all overly it was good. And part 1 was your best one, because you spoke for 10 seconds, 18 seconds, 20 seconds, and 25 seconds. I would suggest to just shorten that time, because it's the part 1 question, and we have to just answer in 1 or 2 sentences. That would be enough. And yeah, in one of the questions, there was a good extension that I asked, do you have museums near your the place you live? So you said no, I don't have, but there was a good extension that you just didn't said no. You further continued your response to, but yeah, I often go to another cities to whenever I have to go to a museum. So yeah, that was good. And yeah, that's the feedback from my side. But yeah, sir, your responses were too much improved from yesterday. So I would suggest you keep practicing, and you would obviously sharp your skills.
मैम बस बाकी भी चलते हैं, बस मेरा ये है कि आई हैव अ प्रॉब्लम इन माई टंग, बिकॉज तो इसलिए प्रोनाउंसिएशन थोड़ा इशू था, तो ये एग्जामिनर जान लेगा मतलब, या वो इसे नेगेटिव मार्किंग में ले जाएगा?
Just repeat your question, sir.
मैंने कहा है कि मेरा थोड़ा टंग में इशू है, जबान मतलब
Okay,
प्रोनाउंसिएशन
okay.
का, मेरा प्रोनाउंसिएशन का थोड़ा इशू है मेरा। तो ये क्या चीज़ नेगेटिव लेकर जाएगी एग्जामिनर?
Yes, sir. अगर जो specific words होते हैं, like colleagues, you just spoke it in a different sense. So yeah, it was like colleagues, like colleges. You were pronouncing like that. So there is no matter for the accent, but yeah, pronunciation should be good. You can improve that, sir. If you have a problem with your tongue, you can just keep practicing a single word in by using it in different sentences. So that would be helpful, sir.
ओके ओके।
मैं इस पे एक सजेशन देना चाहूँगा सर को।
Yes, sir.
सर आप ना ऊंची आवाज़ में रीडिंग किया करें करेक्ट वर्ड की। यहाँ कोई भी बुक पकड़नी है उसकी ना थोड़ी ऊंची आवाज़ में ना रीडिंग किया करें।
हाँ
कोशिश किया
ये,
करें प्रोनाउंसिएशन सही हो आपकी।
हाँ ये वैसे एक अच्छा आइडिया है। मैंने, चलें अब टाइम कम रह गया, अगर कोई और देना चाहता है तो वो से भी ले लें।
Yes, we can have one more participant. No, you are not audible, ma'am. Your mic is unmuted, but your voice is not audible.
Uh, Ma'am, we cannot hear you.
Yes, ma'am, Hina, I'm addressing you.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
ma'am.
I disconnected my mic. Okay.
Okay.
No issue.
So, are you ready, ma'am?
Yes.
Do you have a pencil and a paper?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with part 1.
Okay.
Have you traveled a lot by plane?
Not really. I haven't really traveled that much by plane. However, in future, I do want to travel by plane as I love exploring new places.
Okay. So, why do you think some people enjoy traveling by plane?
I think your journey while you are traveling by plane becomes really interesting since you are in the sky and you can see the skyline, and even during sunrise or sunset, that your journey becomes very interesting and you are basically enjoying that as well, as opposed to when you're going by a train or a car.
Okay. So, would you like to live near an airport?
Even though I said I liked traveling by planes, I don't think I would like living near an airport. The reason behind this is since there is so much noise, I think my daily routine would be disturbed a lot.
Okay. In future, do you think that you will travel by a plane more often?
I really can't say for sure. However, I do hope that I travel a lot by plane because that means that I would be going from one place to another.
Okay. Let's move towards the cue card. Is my screen visible?
Mm, not yet. Now I think it's visible. Yes, it's visible now.
Okay, let me zoom in. Okay. You may have 1 minute to make your notes. Your time starts now.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. You may speak now.
Okay. So I would like to tell you about a friend of mine who won a gold medal for his final year project that he did in the last year of his bachelor's degree. My friend actually made a project with three of his members, and that project integrated technology AI, which was AI, and used its implementation in the medical field. It was related to a skin disease. Like the project was basically that they used AI technology to sense cancer in skin very earlier than our normal tech or machines can do at this time. So they submitted this project, and after 1 year, their project was nominated for an award, international award, and they traveled to Singapore. And all of the team was present there, and they were awarded, and they had a very good journey there as well. My friend made a lot of efforts. He was working on this project day and night, and throughout the last year of his degree, he was doing computer engineering. And I really think that he was the right person to receive this prize, since I witnessed it firsthand how much effort he had put into that project. And I think many more are there for him to get in his future. So that's it.
Okay, that's great. Let's move towards your third part. So, what type of school prizes do children in your country receive?
There are a lot of different prizes that children get. Some are linked to like competitions related to coding or technical skills, and there are other competitions that are related to sports. Like we have sports day in which there are different kind of races, and children take part in that, and then they compete against one another. So there are competitions for every kind of activity there is.
Okay, so what do you think are the advantages of rewarding school children for good work?
There are a lot of advantages for giving awards to students. I think because children are motivated by gifts and awards. So when a kid knows that for doing a good job in anything, whether it's his studying or it's in a sport competition or any kind of activity, he is going to get an award out of it that motivates that the child to like work hard and compete against the other students.
Okay, so do you agree it's more important for children to receive rewards from their parents than from the teachers?
I don't think there should be a comparison between the two of these individuals, as getting an award from your parent would be beneficial of their own, and if a teacher gives you an award, then you would the same kid would be motivated in a different way. Uh, it's just a matter of the setting or the environment.
Okay, do you think that some people, some sports people like top footballers are paid too much money?
I think this is a very controversial question, but my opinion is that since athletes have to train their whole day, and they cannot spare even a second of their daily routine to do any other activity, so they deserve to get funded by the government. For example, they have to train their body like 3 to 4 hours a day for that sport or for whatever they are doing, if they are bodybuilders or they're into cricket. And then they have to train their body for that. They have to go to competitions. They have to, like, even they retire by the age of 30 years because of how much toll their body has taken competing for many years. So I think they should be compensated a lot.
Okay, so should everyone on a team get the same prize money when they win?
Yes, it depends if whether that was a team activity or it was an individual activity. If it was an individual game, then I think that the award money should be distributed according to the relevant person's effort. However, if it was a team activity, then every one of them competed equally. So I think the prize money should be distributed in the same way.
Okay, so do you agree with the view that in sport, taking part in is more important than winning?
Yes, I think having the mindset that you always, you always have to win if you're taking part in anything, is a very negative perspective, because if we are always thinking like that, that means that we will never we are scared of the failure, and we will never ever take part in anything that we're not good at. So this it totally kills the spirit of sportsmanship, which is all about competing, and even if you're not winning the competition.
Okay, that's all from my side. Your responses were obviously great. Your fluency is great, but yeah, there were some drawbacks in the length of part 3 answers. Your length ranged between 28 seconds, 33 seconds, 28 seconds, 47, 24, 27. You can see the averages between in the 20s. So you should try to make them to 30 or 40, beyond 30 and 40.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I think so. The linking words were a little bit missing. Okay, you
In
can
part three.
improve. Yeah, in part 3 and in part 2 too. Also,
Okay. And
you
what
can.
was my length for part two? I
It
think I.
was 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Okay.
That was pretty good, but you can, if you want to improve that, you can by just slowing down a little bit, or just adding some more of the point. But I think so your points were valid and you covered all of the points. But the thing was that your pace was too fast. So you can work on that again. I know you are working on that. But yeah, all overall it was good. Like 1 minute and 30 seconds is a good response. But yeah, we should aim for 2 minutes because we don't know how the circumstances would be in the real exam. So, other in the part one, the answers were also good. And in the part one, the first question was, do you have ever traveled by plane? So, whenever this sort of questions are asked, you should also address why not. Okay?
Okay.
Like you just said that no, you haven't, and you are willing to try that in future. But you didn't address the cause that why didn't you were able to travel through plane or like that. Okay, but all over your responses were great. But yeah, only you need to slow down your pace.
Okay. Thank you for the feedback.
Okay.